Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and your weekly love check-in for the week of 26th of April to the 3rd of May. In this weekly all signs love reading, we look at the person on your mind, the love energy between you, their feelings, what are they hiding, their next move towards you, and what's next in the connection. These are general readings, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in, and you will know why it is so important in love and soul connections. So let's start with Aries. Hi Aries, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Aries and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So, you were probably dealing with a karmic relationship where your person is now looking at the connection from your perspective. And for you, this connection has been quite intense, caused a lot of turmoil, should I say, within you. But you've learned from the lessons that this connection came in to teach you. It was a very intense connection, don't get me wrong. The intensity is quite strong, is what I'm picking up. And this week, we have the full moon as well. So something is coming to head emotionally. Truth will get revealed to you. It will become more harder to ignore how you feel also. But yeah, so after learning the life lessons, you're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And because your person has been looking at this connection from your perspective with the hanged man is what I'm picking up, they're realizing they could be awakening to the connection, understanding the connection, and a sudden aha moment is what's going to happen, where they realize that seeing your growth, seeing how you are processing, they actually want to renew the connection with you, but are not having the confidence because they sabotage the connection. They let their ego, their fear influence the connection, which could have been quite frustrating to you, and now they do not know how to approach you, probably because you don't want to deal with that intensity anymore, as it was quite hard. But the lessons that you have learned, the snake card, you basically, like the Kundalini rising, you are learning your value. Now you're aware of how people behave towards you, and there could have been some kind of competition, some kind of argument because of other people or other people's involvement. And now, and the people always do not have to mean a person per se. If you know it, then it's a different thing, but do not take it from general reading. It could be parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, work family who influenced your person, because of which they sabotaged your the connection with you. But you are now vigilant because you've learned that lesson, and you're pouring in yourself, Aries, is what I'm getting. Okay. So your person could be feeling the intensity this week, Aries. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person on Aries' mind hiding from Aries, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aries in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. What's heavy on the person's heart in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. I left you before you could leave me. So we have a runner that you were dealing with. They probably sabotage the connection because of the intensity that they felt, because it's a soul connection, came in to teach a lot of lessons. Could have either ran from the connection or ran from the intensity of the connection. I am not available, so do not take a person. Again, maybe they are just not emotionally and financially available right now because of other people's influence. We both know I am not the one for you. Okay, so probably because of their behavior, they're not sure also, and that is why probably trying to console themselves. You and I were too young, so probably yes, age could have been a factor, but more than age, they are probably thinking that it is their immaturity, and again, ego is what I'm picking up, which probably was the reason that it caused so much of frustration in you. I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah. So, because they're not doing well, and this is all a front by we both know I'm not the one for you, is because they're not happy, they're not doing well. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah. So clearly having the realization of how they sabotaged the relationship with you. Okay. Let's see their next move towards you. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Aries mind towards Aries from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Oh wow. So we have the Page of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So Aries, emotionally, your person has hit the rock bottom. They are overwhelmed by the pain of how things have worked out in this connection, and because of the pain that they are processing of the end, they want to have an energetic exchange with you. They want to send you a message. They're thinking, what message can they send to you? What news can they share with you to have this energetic exchange? Because they want to spend time with you. They want to have a reunion with you. They want to collaborate with you, because when they spend time with the other people in social gatherings with friends and family, they are thinking about you, thinking about the good times with you, and this is why emotionally hit the rock bottom. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aries and the person on their mind. Sounds like a specific energy read already, Aries, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture. And if it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. Okay, so a lot of pentacles. So this is in the shared energy field. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energy. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So they want an equally balanced connection with you with the Six of Pentacles. They want generosity, reciprocity, equal give and take in the connection with you, and they are adapting to the situation, prioritizing of what needs their attention first. They're balancing their emotions and finances. while both of you need to make that decision if it's possible to have this equal give and take with them after whatever has happened. The other way I could read it is you're balancing your emotions, and you want to be valued now after they did not they made quick decisions in the connection. You want to feel like they value you, they reciprocate your feelings, Aries, because they have probably made quick decisions in the past, which they are now realizing also. It was my fault, but I blamed you and I left before you could. So that is what you're taking into account while you're focusing on your work. Okay. And something in the mutual could come to light around the new moon or within the next month. So we have the full moon this week, but something could get clear to you around the new moon, Aries, is what I'm getting. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements, even if it resonates, and I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hi Taurus, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Taurus and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So probably something has entered between you and your person, and you don't want to give them any more second chances. You're willing to call it quits because you're transforming, you're growing after learning the life lessons of self-love, pouring in yourself. You want to leave the past in the past, probably because you are in little to no contact. There is separation, and this on and off, this separation, the distance has been the cause of sadness, bitterness within you, and now they're thinking about you. They are not sure if after this on and off, in and out, if you will give them a chance, but they're thinking about you. But I think you're done with the death card. You don't want to give them any more second chances because it has been a source of regret in your energy, and you're healing with the amount of green that I'm seeing. You're willing to cut down, cut the cords, cut down the regret, the emotions. You want to stop this pattern of in and out, on and off with them, because things has been intense, and you're showing yourself self-love. As I said, thank you, universe. You're showing yourself self-love. You want an equally balanced connection. It's the Six of Pentacles for me. You want generosity, reciprocity in the connection, moving ahead in your life, and your person is really thinking about you because the cord is weakening, Taurus, between you and your person this week, and they have that realization now. Okay, let's see, what are they hiding? Universe, please show us in the week of 26th of May to the 3rd of April, sorry, in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, what is the person on Taurus mind hiding from Taurus? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Taurus in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe? Thank you. So this same card came out in Aries, if I'm not mistaken. So please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka, even if it resonates. And you or your person could have a placement in Aries. Okay, so it was my fault, but I blamed you. As I said earlier on, they have been thinking about you and having that realization of how their actions have affected the connection. In the past, they could be thinking that it was, but now they're realizing their mistake has done something, but is hopeful we will be together again, is hopeful, wanting to be with you, is still hopeful about the connection, while they're thinking about you. I know I messed up everything. Yeah, as I said earlier on, heavy realization of the way they have treated you when they're thinking. Okay. And I regret lying to you. So 7 of Swords energy has lied, betrayed your trust, and this is why you don't want to give them chance anymore. And they're having that realization that they messed up, but is hopeful, wanting to be with you again. But I don't know if you want to be with them with that Death card here. Okay, let's see their next move and next action towards you, Taurus. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Taurus mind towards Taurus from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, or even moving ahead, universe. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Thank you, universe. Okay. So, Taurus, even after whatever has happened, they know that you also love them with the Two of Cups. They know it's like a divine soul bond that they feel for you. And because of the mutual feelings, because they are aware that you love them, they are Two of Pentacles and 10 of Wands is in reverse with the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Because of the mutual love that they feel, that they are aware about, should I say, they are in that stage of planning of how to, execute the plan of readjusting and getting their priorities in order, because they have been carrying a lot on their shoulders, but now they are thinking of delegating the responsibility. They are thinking of adjusting to the situation. They are wanting to release what does not serve them to get their priorities in order. And because they are doing that, the readjustment in their work, in even their emotions, even with dealing with karmics, they are feeling overwhelmed because of how disorganized they have been. So they are in that planning mode because they probably in the past have been overcommitted with regards to everything, and now because of the mutual love they're trying to sort their life out, and having even that realization when they are trying to sort things out, that they have really made some very poor choices with you. They have been very disorganized, and this is why is trying to even delegate their work responsibilities, adjusting their life, because deep down it's them who wants an equally balanced connection with you. Now with the Six of Pentacles, they want equal give and take, balance, reciprocity, generosity, and they are a self-employed person, or are learning some kind of a new skill or something, and this is why that execution and planning is happening in their energy. Is holding on to the connection while holding back, probably will not reveal everything to you when they speak also, because emotionally, from the lunar eclipse that we went through in March, over the next 3 months, they are going through some kind of a change where they're seeing things very clearly, and a new emotional cycle is probably started. It's already in the works, and because of which they're trying to delegate their responsibilities even in work, adjusting. They're getting their priorities in order, because in the past they were very disorganized, for sure, but they're still in the planning stage. But they're seeing a lot of synchronicity of twos. Two is all about balancing emotions, thinking about partnership, and even trusting in divine timing. And that is why that hope that we will be together again. Confirmation on what Oracle has been saying earlier, Taurus. Sounds like a specific read already. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Taurus and the person on their mind. So it will not resonate with all, so please check your other sign placements even if it resonates, so I can tap into your energy more frequently, dear Taurus. Just makes it easier for me. So they are definitely seeing a lot of synchronicity of 6. 6 is the number for Venus. It is about balance, harmony. So this is in the shared energy field. Taurus could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. With the 6 of Swords and the Emperor at the bottom, so they clearly want to get into calmer waters with you because of the mutual love. 2 of Cups, because of the feelings that they have, because 2 of Cups, they also love you, and because of the feelings, they want to resolve the conflicts, restore peace back into the situation, and they are thinking how to take action, how to take charge. You could be dealing with an Emperor, which is usually a father figure, divine masculine. Does not have to be in a masculine body if you resonate with the twin flame journey, or it could be just an authoritative, disciplined person who's now wanting to get into calmer waters with you. And this is why they were in that planning mode. But when we are planning, we can feel disorganized, and that is why they're feeling overwhelmed and disorganized while they're getting the priorities in order on how to get into calmer waters with you. How to take action to get into calmer waters is what's next. So from the other way I could read it is whatever hardships that this relationship caused in your energy, you are now transitioning, you're moving away from that, you're becoming stable in your own life, you're growing, you're transforming, and you're transitioning, and you're taking that action in your you're taking your power back, Taurus, is what I'm getting. Now you're very protective of the lessons that you have learned. Because you've got that authority, you've taken that charge within yourself. When you're making that decision, you will be making that decision from a place of strength. You will protect your peace even when you're making that decision, that yes, even to get into calmer waters, you will protect what you have learned, and which is a very good thing, what I'm picking up, Taurus. And that is where that decision will be a strong one, because you're not relying on them. You've learned that lesson, and then you decide from a calmer place if you actually want to be with them or not, because there is mutual love. So yeah, they are aware, so probably you also love them. That's what I have, Taurus. But you will be making that decision from a place of strength while protecting your peace. That's what I have, Taurus. Kind of specific, so will not resonate. I try to keep it as general, so please check your other sign placements also, and I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hi Gemini, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the current love energy between Gemini and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Geminis, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So, you're probably healing yourself, and you have been in a toxic energy. You have been dealing with a toxic person, the devil energy. They led negativity, drama into the connection, and because of which you're healing now. You could be eating a lot of sweets also while healing, because probably you're thinking that you're suffering from sweets addiction. You're trying to eat healthy, but yeah, you're healing your heart. So somehow the sweets are really catching my eye. Okay, so your person could be addictively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about you also, because they see you as healing. You're healing because there has been a lot of fire in the relationship. There has been a lot of passion. Ace of Wands. Both of you have a very passionate chemistry, should I say. A lot of desire for each other. And yeah, your person is finding you very attractive. But I believe you want to find that passion for love and life, and probably while healing you're finding that passion for love and life again. You're wanting a love that can go the distance, Gemini, with that engagement ring. You want a partnership that can go the distance, that can lead to something stable in your life with that engagement ring. And we have the full moon also this week, so things could be coming to light. Truth can get revealed to you this week also, because emotions can be a bit intense. Something can be harder to ignore, especially with a passionate connection like that. Okay, Universe, please show us what is the person on Gemini's mind hiding from Gemini, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Gemini, the person on Gemini's mind in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. We need to let each other go. So they've clearly not managed it. As I said earlier on, they're obsessively thinking about you, and what they're thinking is they need to let you go. They need to stop thinking about you, because they're thinking about you with a lot of passion. They really want that passionate start, but because of the chemistry, because of the desire that they have, has clearly not managed it. And this is why I'm starting to understand our connection. So now thinking it's a soul connection in the first place. So, but they are thinking that there is some kind of mystery to this connection, why they cannot stop thinking about you, why all this is happening to them, that obsessive thinking. Okay. So many things remind me of you. So clearly, universe does this to us. Universe shows us their repeating name, synchronicity, repeating numbers, dreams, reminder of places that they have been with you, some kind of music or something that they connect with you, and they realize of how beautiful you are. But I left you before you could leave me. So clearly we are dealing with a runner here. Could be somebody who ran from the connection, ran from the intensity of the connection, or gave you 7 of Swords energy. They gave you some kind of a false pretense, lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust. Whatever they did, they are now realizing that because of the confidence was low, they were actually thinking that you would leave them. That their confidence, some kind of issue is what I'm picking up. And now their own consciousness is hitting them hard. Okay. Obsessively thinking about you with the devil card. Okay. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Gemini's mind towards Gemini from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid, and tarot can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. So probably you are in little to no contact with them, Gemini, and with the World card, there is physical or emotional distance between you. And while in little to no contact, they have been looking at the connection from your perspective, and when they are looking at the connection from your perspective, that sudden aha moment is happening where they understand the spiritual connection between you with the Judgment, their understanding of a relationship, of whether this is a soulmate relationship, twin flame, or a karmic. And because of replaying that connection from your perspective, they will have that sudden light bulb moment, that sudden aha moment, realization of what they need to surrender, what they need to let go and release, and what to ask you, because they are making that decision of what to ask you, whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance to have success with you. They are at that decision making stage of how to have achievement, growth, success with you after the end of a chapter. And this is what they're deciding with the Judgment. They're at that evaluation stage, and with that Hanged Man, the sudden light bulb moment will happen. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Gemini and person on their mind. Sounds like a specific energy read, Gemini, so will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements. If it does, let me know so I can tap into your energy more often. It just makes it easier for me. And what's next, universe? So we have 10 of Pentacles and Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field, Gemini. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So both of you could be focused on creation of wealth, but they clearly are thinking of a new chapter, and that is the decision that they are making of how to build 10 of Pentacles with you, of how to build secure connection with you, build a family, build a legacy, build security with you while they are focused on their wealth also. You want a stable connection moving ahead. Both of you could be thinking of how to create a family with each other. And with the Page of Swords, both of you are keeping tabs on each other through social media, through friends and family. They for sure are, because so many things remind me of you. So they probably are keeping tabs on you through social media, friends and family, curious about you. And when both of you are deciding if you can actually create a family, a legacy, take this relationship the distance to a higher level of commitment with that engagement ring and that 10 of Pentacles, if you can create a family with them, both of you will be having guarded communication with each other. Both of you will be thinking before you communicate of how you will be perceived by each other. The other way I could read it is you're focused on creation of your wealth, and when you're making that decision, you're being very mentally agile. You're being smart when you're making that decision. You're being very vigilant after learning the life lessons, after you had to learn how to heal your heart, after the repeated mistakes, after the toxicity that you had to deal with. You're going to be vigilant, and this is why when you're making that decision, you're going to think first if you can create a fair connection with them, or with anybody for that matter of sake, because you want to create a family that can go the distance with that engagement card. And the 10 of Pentacles is what I'm picking up. So yeah, but you're focused on creation of your wealth, because for a very few people you could also be thinking, just for a very few, but I have to honor the message, you're thinking if their dad's family or something had something to do with this connection also. If their upbringing is right for you to consider that. Very few people, I'm picking it up, so I have to be honest. When you're making that decision, you're thinking if this is the right fit for you to create a lineage with them, if you can live with their family, with their dads. There's a word for it, I can't think of it now. Maternal is the mom's, the father's side of family. Yeah, if they are a right fit, That's what you're thinking. For a very few people, might not be for everybody. A very specific message, but you're focused on your health, and both of you will be having guarded communication with each other. You're going to be smart, Gemini. You're going to think with your mind. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements, even if it resonates, for a complete picture. And I'll see you guys there, dear Gemini. Take care. Hi Cancers, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Cancer and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May, Universe. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments and the hypes. So you're pouring in yourself. You are healing and you're showing yourself self-love. You could be you've understood your value of what you bring to the table, and your person could be finally realizing that they need to work on themselves. They need to work on themselves, because you're showing yourself self-love, you're investing in yourself. Yeah, so somebody wants to date you, Cancer. Somebody is interested in you, they want to flirt with you. Now, is it the person on your mind, or is it somebody else who's thinking about you? Because when you're pouring in yourself, when you are showing yourself self-love, you know what you bring to the table. You've become like that magnetic personality, within you. And now people around you can see that shine, that power in you, that magnetic charm that you have. And this is why somebody wants to date you. Probably your person on your mind wants to date you. They want to be with you. Yeah, probably they sabotaged the connection in the past, but now they will want to rebuild the connection. They want to get to know you deeper. They want to deepen the romance. I'm somehow picking up the courtship card, that they want to deepen the romance, even be vulnerable with you now. Probably in the past they weren't. They were probably not very open in the past, and that is how they sabotaged the relationship. But now they want to work on it. Okay, get to know you better. Probably you were dealing with a runner. This is 7 of Swords energy, this connection. So probably in the past you were chasing, but now, because you have learned that lesson, now you don't have any more fear of abandonment. Your person probably in the past could have been who had that fear of intimacy, ran from the connection or the intensity of the connection, which probably caused a lot of turmoil within you. But you started healing, and now they're realizing of how they dealt with you, how they sabotaged the connection by running. And this is why they want to repair the connection. They want to rebuild. They want to try to work on the connection, but probably you're already healing. So interesting. Let's see. So we have the runner chaser dynamic going on in this. Okay, or in the past there was. So you place the energy, because it's in the mutual. Universe, please show us what is the person on Cancer's mind, hiding from Cancer in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. What's heavy on their heart, And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Cancer in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May? Thank you. I feel you even though we are apart. So it's a soul connection where the energetic cord is still active. It's a strong soul bond. Okay. I hide behind material things. So clearly, Four of Pentacles is holding on to the connection while holding back, not revealing everything to you, has some kind of material attachment, also probably in the past had some kind of scarcity mindset that affected the connection, thinking that they don't have enough or something, was very possessive, holding on to feelings and finances very close to their heart. I look for you everywhere. So does not have the confidence after the way they treated you, and wanting happy coincidences, does not want to show the cards out loud to you, still not telling you everything. Remember, it's time for me to heal now. Oh, so now they want to heal because they are seeing you heal, seeing you do the work. Now they want to heal probably because they are thinking that they feel you. Why is that? I don't react when people mention you. So common friends, family, when they talk about you, they don't show their emotions. They don't show how deeply they feel for you, and probably even feeling you. I can't stop thinking about you. Devil energy, obsessively thinking, obsessively keeping that energetic cord active. But that restriction could be because of scarcity mindset, or that fear of intimacy or whatever. In the past, some kind of restriction is still there, because that's the devil card. And this is why they think that, because they can't stop thinking, they should heal. It's a soul connection. Okay. All right. So let's see. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Cancer's mind towards Cancer from the 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later. It can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline, Cancers. Oh, wow. So they're thinking romantically about you with the Knight of Cups. They find you very attractive, and because of the attraction, because of the passion that they have for you, because of the romantic thoughts that they keep thinking about you, they're thinking romantically, intimately, sexually. I can't stop thinking about you. They're thinking romantically. Okay, because of the romance that they have on their mind, they want to follow their heart in the connection. They will be coming in as a charmer with the Knight of Cups, and can make an impulsive, impatient, daring move towards you with the Knight of Swords, because they cannot stop thinking about you, because of the passion that they have, because of the attraction that they feel. And they are manifesting you with the Magician, wanting to use all the willpower, determination, resourcefulness, intellect, confidence, whatever they have within themselves, to make that move, to follow their heart. And because deep down with the Fool, they want to take that leap, they want to take that risk, to have that new beginning, to have that adventure with you, because of the passion, because of the romance that they have for you. Can make an impulsive move to seize the moment, to capture the day. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Cancer and the person on their mind. Sounds like a specific read already, Cancer, so will not resonate with all. If it does, do let me know, so I can tap into your energy more often and check your other sign placements, even if it resonates. So this is in the shared energy field, in your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So we have the Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So both of you could be balancing your emotions, finances, adapting to the situation, prioritizing on what needs your attention first. And when you're making that decision, while you're balancing your emotions, adapting, you will be making, both of you will be making conservative, diligent move towards each other. When you're making that decision, you will think practically, conservatively. The move that they make towards you, they will be thinking diligently. You will be thinking in a practical way, in a responsible way, how both of you should move towards each other. And with the Eight of Cups, both of you are wanting to release what does not serve you, to let go anything that emotionally drains you. You're wanting to move away from that. Both of you could be wanting to move away from anything that does not serve you, towards the truth, towards balancing. Yeah, because the Tower is beneath that. So a sudden realization could happen of what you want to release, what you want to walk away from, what you don't want to deal with, because you want the truth. The other way I could read it is your defense mechanism with them after their behavior is your guards are high, because they have been very stubborn with you, but now you will be moving in a very steady way, in a very measured way in this connection, while you're working very responsibly to whatever your heart desires. You could be taking some kind of walks in nature. You're feeling that connection with the divine, with the nature, while you're healing. And your defense mechanism, you're protective of what you have learned, and this is why you don't want to make any more quick decisions with them. You are balancing whatever priorities you have, and you're seeing through it clearly, and making diligent moves. With the Eight of Cups, you want to release whatever does not serve you, and you will have a sudden realization what you want to move away from, because you will be moving towards the truth, towards your happiness, and you will be making getting strong finances also. Some kind of a financial move where you are balancing. You could be suffering from an indecision also, and this is why you will be moving slowly with them, Cancers. And a sudden aha moment would happen in the mutual of what you want to release and let go. that's what I have, Cancers. Kind of specific. So do let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Take care. Hi Leos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love energy between Leo and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So a sudden tower moment could happen where there is a sudden realization. Probably something happened quite suddenly that led to a lot of chaos in the past, but some kind of a realization is on the way, especially this week, because we have the full moon this week. So something is coming to head emotionally, where some kind of truth is getting revealed. Some things can become a bit hard to ignore, and probably a sudden realization that your person is now thinking how to show you the change with that Tower card. For me, they have a sudden realization, which could be quite a surprise to you, Leos, because something is coming to light. Some kind of truth is getting revealed, probably after how things ended between you and your person. You don't want to give them any more chances. You're willing to call it quits and move on. You've learned that lesson. There's heavy transformation that has happened in your energy. You want to leave what is over in the past, and your person could make a surprise move towards you with that Tower, or have a sudden realization this week. But I don't think you want to give them more chances with that card. Probably with the Camera card, they are thinking about you, seeing your old photos that you shared, or keeping tabs on you through social media. They are basically looking at the connection from your perspective, and while they're looking at this connection at your perspective, they're reminiscing on the old shared moments. It's a soul connection where you have learned that lessons of self-love, pouring in yourself. You want to leave the past in the past. You've learned that lesson, and now your person is having that heavy realization that they actually want to be with you, and while they're looking at the connection from your perspective, that sudden aha moment is happening. That sudden light bulb moment is happening. But you're rising on your soul's journey with that Snake card, that Kundalini rising. You want a stable connection. Your confidence, you're gaining it back. You're pouring in yourself, all the chakras. And probably in the connection, there was some kind of involvement of other people, some kind of argument that happened because of other people. Please do not take a person from a general reading. It could be just parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, work, family. Either ways, some kind of conflict that probably happened because of other people, because of which now you're tired of it. But now you're vigilant, and your person could be having that realization, that heavy realization. Some Tower moment revelation could come to them this week, probably around the full moon, because things will be harder emotionally. Truth will get revealed this week. And couple of these cards, the death and the snake, did come out in other sign. Yeah, could be in your sun, moon, rising, Venus or Darakaraka, or their sun, moon, rising, Venus or Darakaraka Leos. So do check your placements for a complete picture. Universe, please show us in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, what is the person on Leo's mind hiding from Leo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Leos in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. This card keeps coming up today. I left you before you could leave me. So this is somebody who probably deceived you in some way, and it was because of their own confidence. They probably thought that they are not good enough for you. Did not fight for the connection somehow. And they were actually thinking that you, when you see their true colors, you would not you would not want to deal with them, and that's why they hurt you. Ooh, heavy. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So they're awakening to the connection, understanding the connection. Judgment card for me. Heavy realization with I know that I crossed the line with you. Heavy realization of how they have treated you, and needing to make that decision while the realization is there. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, because that energetic cord is weakening from your end. You are wanting to, you've learned, you want to leave that past, the death. You want to let go, leave the past in the past. You don't want to give them any more chances, and that is why they feel that you are moving on, because they've done more than enough damage. And this is why I can't stop thinking about you. Devil energy, obsessively thinking about you, and they are the ones to keep that energetic cord active because of heavy thinking. But there is some kind of shadow work, especially confidence, and this is the realization that they're having this week, that they crossed the line with you, and they're awakening to the connection, understanding the soul connection, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. Heavy revelation, realization is what's happening, Leos. Okay, universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Leo's mind towards Leo from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. It's another card, Leos, just bear with me. Thank you, universe. I did say 5 of Wands with that, and it's come out. Thank you. Okay, so with the Temperance, they're trying to balance their inner masculine and feminine energies. They're trying to balance their emotions. They're trying to do things in moderation, trying to be at peace with themselves, trying to be patient with themselves while they are remembering the conflicts that happened because of other people. There could have been other people's involvement in the connection, whether that led to some kind of argument or chaos in the relationship, or some kind of argument that they are remembering that led to misunderstandings between both of you, that led to that argument, that led to that personality clash. And because some kind of temper was lost between you and them, and that's what they are remembering, and trying to balance their emotions, and do things in moderation this week with the temperance. And any move that they make towards you will be conservative, practical, diligent, and slow with the Knight of Pentacles. They are probably also realizing that after how things have worked out, your defense mechanism with them could be high also, because of the way, they did not stand up for you, or led that argument because of other people. They did not somehow stand up, or somehow they crossed that line, and this is why they're now having that conflict within themselves on how to move towards you, how to proceed, but will be moving very slowly, diligently, while they're trying to balance their emotions. Will be moving very slowly towards you. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Leos and the person on their mind. Sounds like a specific read, energy read, so will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements, and I'll see you in there also. Thank you, universe. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field, Leos. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So with the Two of Cups and Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, confirmation on what I said earlier on. Your defense mechanism with them is definitely high. Your guards are high with them, because of whatever has happened, but you still love them, you still have feelings for them. Both of you are aware that Two of Cups, both of you have mutual feelings, both of you love each other, but even though you have feelings for them, your guards are high, because you're taking that stand for yourself now. Yes, you could be in that energy thinking that yes, I have feelings, but I'm not going to forget what I bring to the table. I will take a stand for what I believe in, because it's my life. I will not let other people dictate of what you believe in. If people don't like me, that's fine by me, but for you, your freedom is important to you, Leos, and your person is now realizing that they also have feelings for you with the Two of Cups, and because of the deep feelings, they realize that they want to fight for the connection. They want to face the issues. They want to face the issues because of the love. It's like a divine soul bond. Two of Cups. It's a divine timing, divine love bond. Wow. And that is what both of you will be deciding on. Both of you will be probably the decision when you're deciding about this, keeping your guards high. You could go within with the Hermit and contemplate about the decision. If it's possible to grow at this connection, resolve the issues with each other. Because what I'm getting is you don't want to back down, and it's right. we should not let other people influence, and that is why your guards are high with them. But they also want to fight for the connection because of the love. So to make that decision, you could go within, you could speak to somebody and then decide about the connection, Leos. Very specific energies. So I'll see you in your other sign placements. Do check it even if it resonates, because I can only generalize so much, and I can... Okay, I'll see you guys in your other signs. Let me know if it resonates, please. Okay, take care. Hi Virgos, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Virgos and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So, you're focused on your abundance, on your growth. You're showing yourself self-love. You're keeping a positive mindset, Virgos, and you're working on your finances. 9 of Pentacles energy. You're reaping the rewards of your own labor while showing yourself self-love, and a lot of blessings, abundance, growth will be coming towards you, because you are seeing things very clearly with the Swords and Roses card. Some kind of truth can get revealed to you where you're having that clarity. Some kind of revelation could come to your person also, that they see you as a dream, as a catch, but you're determined to protect your peace, to honor the boundaries that you have laid with your person. You're focused on yourself is what I'm getting, Virgos. And this week we have the full moon, so something is coming to head emotionally. You will some kind of hidden truth can get revealed, and for your person it might become harder for them to ignore something, and this is why they want to speak to you. They want to talk to you with the talking card. They're interested in speaking to you. Okay, but you're ready to cut cords, probably because you are in little to no contact. They have been in and out of your life, on and off, have been in a player energy, and you don't want to deal with that. You're seeing through their how they treated you very clearly. Knight of Wands energy, and that is why you want to cut things off. Okay, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person on Virgo's mind, hiding from Virgo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Virgos in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, what's heavy on their heart in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. I love you unconditionally. Okay, so they know that they have deep feelings for you, and that is the realization that they are having in the week, in this week actually, Virgos. That is the clarity that they are getting. And because of the deep emotions, Ace of Cups, they want a romantic start, and they want to be more than friends. Okay, because of the deep feelings that they have for you. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, something that they could have said in the heat of the moment, and now are realizing, having that clarity that they shouldn't have behaved with you like that. She shouldn't have behaved with you in the Knight of Wands energy. That is the realization that they are having because of the deep feelings, and this is why they want to speak to you. Okay, let's see their next move towards you, Virgo's universe. The next action, next move of the person on Virgo's mind towards Virgo from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka, as I did see the temperance in other signs, and the 10 of swords also was there in the other sign. I can't place it, so do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, even if it resonates. So 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck with temperance and 6 of cups. So emotionally they have hit the rock bottom deep within themselves because of how things have ended between you guys, because of the breakup, because of the divorce, because of whatever has happened. They've hit the ground. And this is why are trying to balance their emotions, trying to balance their inner masculine and feminine energies, trying to do things in moderation, trying to be patient with themselves, trying to be at peace with themselves while they are replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, with the 6 of cups, because they realize that this connection, remembering the shared moments, it brings a lot of happiness within themselves. They remember the sweet memories, it brings that smile within them because they've hit the rock bottom. Something in your person is shifting over the next 1 or 2 weeks in their consciousness. Something is coming to light on this full moon over the next few days, and because of that clarity that they are receiving on the full moon, the revelation that they are getting that probably they have deep feelings, because of that I love you unconditionally, because of the deep feelings, because of the comfort that they get because they replay, something is shifting in their consciousness over the next 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Virgos and the person on their mind. What's next in the connection, universe? Sounds like a specific read, Virgos, so will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and let me know if it does resonate so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. Just one card. So we have the moon and the King of Swords. This is in the shared energy field, so could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. With the moon, they're feeling emotionally confused. They're not certain if after the deception, if after the lies, after they treated you the way they treated you, if you will give them another chance. They could be having dreams about you and are having a lot of anxiety, fear on how to proceed, and because of that emotional confusion they're trying to detach from their emotions with the King of Swords to think logically with their mind on how to proceed honestly, truthfully, rationally towards you at making that decision. They're trying to think with their logic rather than with their mind. And Virgos, you will have to proceed with caution in the connection, because moon, the advice with the moon is to proceed with caution and to follow your intuition, as things will get revealed to you over time. So the person who's having that emotional confusion, is having that blocked intuition, and probably when you're deciding on how to proceed, you are probably even trying to detach and think with your mind. Somebody, for a specific few people, there could be some kind of legal issue also, because King of Swords also means that, and because of the legal issue there is some kind of confusion also. That's what I have, Virgos. Will not resonate with all, so do check your other signs, and I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hi Libra, let's see. Oops. Okay. Universe, please show us what is the love energy between Libra and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libras, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments and the hypes. So we have the poker face card, which is the Fool for me. So probably your person could be wanting to take a leap towards you, and they want to have that adventure with you. Probably they want to take that chance towards you, but Fool also means somebody new could enter your life quite unexpectedly, Libras. And you're considering your options of who to invest into, and probably you're not showing your emotions also to your person after whatever has happened. And with the Cupid's arrow, universe is saying that love is coming towards you, so have faith. Yeah, no, somebody is here to win your heart, probably because you are the Nine of Pentacles. You're focused on your abundance, on your growth right now. You're reaping the rewards of your labor. You're keeping that positive mindset that love is coming, and love will be coming with that poker face card. Somebody is coming with the Fool and probably you're not showing your emotions. You're focused on your growth, on your finances. Probably you were dealing with an intense soul connection, could have been a karmic connection, which triggered a lot of issues in both of you probably, and it showed you what life lessons you had to learn of pouring in yourself. And now both of you could be looking at the connection from each other's perspective. Your person for sure is wanting to take that leap towards you, and probably it has been an intense connection, but it has taught you that lesson of Nine of Pentacles, to show yourself self-love, to realize what you bring to the table, and love is coming. Okay. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person on Libra's mind, hiding from Libra in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of March. Universe, what are they, what's heavy on their heart in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of March, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Libra in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. My life is not as together as it seems. So they're going through a lot emotionally, financially, and finding it difficult to keep things together because of the intensity that they are now facing when they are looking at the connection from your perspective. It's been hard for them. And when they are looking, they don't like what they see in the mirror. We both know I am not the one for you, and this is why probably even thinking that after the way they have treated you, you will not give them another chance. You came closer than anyone else. So they had this fear of opening up, and that is the realization that they are having. Some kind of fear was there, Libra, in them opening up. It's an intense connection where they are awakening to the connection. Judgment card for me. They're awakening to the spiritual connection and needing to make that decision. You speak to me through music. So some kind of lyrics probably that you shared, or that is speaking close to their heart, to the situation right now, of what they're going through. Some kind of finances also could have affected the connection, is what I'm picking up now. Some kind of fear about finances or something because of finances in the past probably has affected. Okay. Maybe just for a specific few people, Libra. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Libra's mind towards Libra from the 26th of May to 3rd of 26th of April to the 3rd of May, universe, sorry. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. So, a lot of cards. Okay. So, probably your person with the Hermit, Queen of Wands, Star, 8 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They are trying to gain wisdom about the connection. You could be in little to no contact with them. They have gone within to understand about the connection, and they are becoming aware, gaining some kind of enlightenment about the connection. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They're understanding the connection of whether it's a soulmate, twin flame or a karmic, and now are contemplating within themselves on how to have the growth, how to resolve the issues. Could be even taking someone's advice on the connection and then contemplating within themselves is the Hermit, because they are trying to gain wisdom because of the passion that they have for you. They find you so sexy and will be coming in a confident way towards you because they are healing. And while they are healing, they're seeing you as a dream, as a catch, and that hope within them is coming back on how to have that renewal, how to ask you for the renewal, because they're going to get wisdom, and that's why they're thinking how to communicate with you, to have progress with you, how to travel towards you, how to get into alignment in this connection with the 8 of Wands. So that hope within them is coming, because deep down they want an equally balanced connection with you. They want equal give and take, reciprocity, generosity in the connection, and probably some kind of communication could happen even pretty soon between you guys. Either you they communicate and then they go think a bit more about the connection of their actions on how to have the renewal, or from little to no contact they communicate with you. And because they want movement, they want progress in the connection with you, because they see you as dream. They could be becoming spiritual as a person also, which is confirmation on what came in earlier. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They are understanding the connection. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Libra and the person on their mind. Sounds like a specific read, Libra, so will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements for a complete picture, and if it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. So we have the Six of Swords, Knight of Swords in movement, and Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fed. So they clearly want to get into calmer waters with you with the Six of Swords. They want to resolve the issues of the past, restore peace back into the situation, and they're still deciding how to make that move. If the Knight of Swords goes in upright, then they make that impulsive, daring, impatient move towards you to seize that moment to get into calmer waters. If it goes in reverse, then they can still make that move, but that move is not sincere. They could use some kind of sarcastic words towards you. They could act in a way that you think that they are still acting from a place where they are not in control of their emotions. You could even think that they have been so insincere with you, kind of like a bully or somebody that probably is out of their own depth, because they think that it will turn into a missed opportunity. And this is why you are thinking that, because they're thinking that because I've learned how to focus on myself, I'm focusing on my growth, on my abundance, now they're coming back to destroy my peace, is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Because the way they approach could turn into, they could end up saying something hurtful to you, because deep down with that Ace of Wands, they want a passionate start with you. Because of the attraction, because of the desire, because of the intensity of the chemistry that they feel for you, they want that new beginning with you, and that is why they want to get into calmer waters. The question is how they come, because they're still deciding. So you will have to follow your intuition. And this week we have the full moon also, so something could come to light, some kind of hidden truth could get revealed, something could become too intense for both you and the other person, because something can become intense, it can become hard to ignore. Also, the other way I could read it, Libra, is after whatever has happened, you are transitioning, you're moving towards stability, you're moving towards your peace, you're restoring back the confidence within yourself, you're focused on your abundance, and you will be overcoming any hardships also. But you could be thinking that your person has been somebody who has caused a lot of acted impulsively, impatiently towards you. And with that Ace of Wands, somebody new could enter your life with that Cupid's arrow, a new love, somebody you have some passion, or somebody could enter your life quite unexpectedly with that Ace of Wands, or you just find that passion for love and life again. You are going for it because you're you're moving towards better times, and that's why you're finding that passion, that desire within yourself also. And you probably, if the Knight of Swords goes in reverse, you think it's a missed opportunity, and it's better to find that passion within yourself, and new love, or that passion for love and life could come back. And yes, you could meet somebody totally new also. Probably because you're also deciding to make that move, transition, because it's still happening. You could be deciding also. That's what I have, Libra. But either ways, abundance and growth is coming towards you. Take care, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Hi Scorpios, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Scorpios and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So, after end of whatever has ended, you are like reborn again with the death card for me. You're ready for a new chapter in your life. You're wanting to liberate yourself from the past drama. You're like reborn again after a certain end of a chapter. You're wanting to let go, and you're focused on your passion. You could meet somebody new, or you're just finding that passion for love and life again. Your person is now realizing that they need to show you a complete transformation for a new beginning. And your person is definitely also realizing that they feel a lot of attraction for you. Ace of Wands and the Death card. You're realizing you're ready for a new chapter, and either you're finding the passion for love and life, or a new person could enter, and your person wants a passionate start with you. You are clearly making healthy choices, showing yourself self-love, self-care, even eating healthy, and because of what you're choosing, you're becoming like a magnet. Scorpios, you're gaining that confidence, that fire within you, charging ahead after the end. Nice. I'm picking up strong energy. Okay. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person on Scorpio's mind in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, hiding from Scorpio. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their highest soul wanting to tell Scorpio in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. What are they hiding from Scorpio? What's heavy on their heart? Thank you. I wonder if you're happy without me. So they clearly are not happy without you. They are not doing well, and this is why trying to think how you are processing the emotions. Devil energy, not happy, replaying the moments again and again obsessively, and probably because of that energetic cord, you could be replaying also, Scorpios. I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, 6 of Cups energy. I just said that, the obsessively thinking and realizing their mistakes when they replay the shared moments, but they realize that they get a lot of comfort and happiness when they spend time with you. They're not doing well at all, to be honest. I wish I had treated you better. Heavy realization. Now thinking that they did not treat you right, which led to the end. I left when I saw you with somebody. What are they talking about? They probably reached their own conclusion, and what are they doing? I'm so attracted to you. So it's them again with that passion card. Ace of Wands, finding you so attractive, so beautiful, that they want that passionate start with you, because they replay the shared moments and because they're not happy without you, and probably is also having that realization that they should have treated you better. That could have reached some kind of conclusion, or why is that I left you when I saw you with someone? What are they talking about? Okay, universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Scorpio's mind towards Scorpio from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Thank you, universe. Okay, so confirmation on what I said earlier on. 6 of Cups. So they are replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, realizing it's like a soulmate connection is the 6 of Cups. I replay our conversations over and over again because they get a lot of comfort. Because the memories are that they're replaying are very sweet, and that's why. But because of the way they have treated you, they are feeling confused with the 7 of Cups. Yes, they have deep feelings for you, and this is why with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, because of the deep feelings, deep emotions that they have for you, they want to create the connection. But how to create the connection is the confusion. They're not seeing that clear path. They are probably could be even having options. Yes, the options do not have to be people. It could be just their own thinking, because they have that illusion that I left when I saw you with somebody. Their own illusion in their mind, the own confusion that they are creating, and feeling overwhelmed by it, by the responsibilities of life. The options could be by how they got influenced by other people, their career, their finances. They're not seeing that clear path, and they keep replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, but are not sure how to create. And in this week, on the full moon, because the emotions can feel a bit intense, something is coming to light emotionally to them over the next few days. Some kind of truth can get revealed to you also on the full moon, but something is coming to light to them. Something will become quite hard, quite difficult for them to ignore, of how they feel for you. They could be seeing you as an Empress, Scorpios. You could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body. If you resonate with the twin flame journey, you could be a mother, you could be pregnant, or because you're such a sensual, beautiful person that they replay the emotions and they realize how deep their feelings are, but are still not seeing that clear path, is in that daydreaming energy and not having that, lacking that energy because of their past actions on how to focus on this creation, is letting their mind just, replay and, daydreaming energy reach their own conclusions. Universe, please show us what's next between Scorpios and the person on their mind. Sounds like a specific read, Scorpio, so will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your frequency more often. Wow. So they definitely are seeing a lot of sevens. 7 is the number of Ketu, the south node, and it's also about awakening, past life karma, the deeds. So understanding the connection, awakening, spiritually growing is 7. Okay, so if you see a number repeatedly, also Scorpios, you need to pay attention to the thoughts that you're having at that time, because that's how universe, angels, our guides, they communicate with us. So they are definitely seeing synchronicity of sevens. So we have the 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and 2 of Wands. And this is in the shared energy field, so could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read it out and you place it how it sees fit. So one thing is for sure, that your guards are high with them, your defense mechanism is high with them after the way they have treated you, and you are standing the ground for what you believe in, and you have deep feelings for them with the Queen of Cups, but you're being emotionally intelligent with your feelings. You're not opening up, you're not revealing your deep feelings. You're watching them because you're like, you could be intuitive yourself, and you are deciding of what is best for your future. With the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you're observing, you're at crossroads about this connection. Your person, on the other hand, really wants to fight for the connection. They want to face the issues now. They realize that they have deep feelings, but they also realize that you're not opening up to them after whatever has happened, but they want to fight for the connection. They want to fight for you. And this is how they are deciding how to fight for the connection, because how to fight is what they are feeling conflicted about. There could have been other people's involvement, some kind of conflict or an argument that happened because of other people or because of the past. They are feeling some kind of conflict either within themselves or replaying it in their mind, and that is how they're deciding. Because of those conflicts, how do your guards could be high with them, but they are deciding how do they overcome your guards after the conflicts that happened because of other people, probably. But they're aware that they have hurt you, and because they hurt you, you are putting a lid on your emotions, and it's hurt them also. Don't get me wrong, they are feeling hurt also, but are choosing the right way while they're considering their options, while they're deciding how to overcome your guards because of the deep feelings, how to fight for the connection. Both of you are in that energy, probably. Because you also have deep feelings, but you're in that mindset that I'm not going to back down, because You know, it's your life. That's why you want to face the issues. You don't want to just let it go under the carpet any longer. So you're going with the flow, Scorpios, while you're pouring in yourself, while you're making healthy choices in life. Because you want them to show you that they also want to fight for the connection. But you're making that decision. You're getting ready to face the issues in your own life also, while you're being emotionally intelligent with yourself, with your feelings. Wow. Okay, good. All right, that's what I have, Scorpios. Do let me know if it resonates, and check your other sign placements please for a complete picture, and I'll see you there. Hi Sagittarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Sagittarius and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. Love energy between Sagittarius and the person on their mind. So we have the poker face. So that same card came out in another sign. I can't place it. Plus, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, because that same card, it's the Fool for me. So your person could be wanting to have a new beginning with you. Take that leap towards you. You are considering your options, and probably a new person could also enter your life, because Fool is somebody who enters your life quite unexpectedly. You're somehow not showing your emotions to your person because of whatever has happened in the past. Okay, probably, as I said, a new person could be entering. You could be getting back into the market. You could be meeting somebody online also. Somebody is interested in you. So probably a new person is probably entering your life. You could set a date with somebody new, or you're thinking that you're ready to date now. With the Fool, you want to take that leap towards a new relationship. Because with your person, you're cutting cords. You could be in little to no contact with them. You're wanting to stop that pattern of in and out, on and off, whatever the pattern was. You're tired of it, and you're cutting cords, and you're thinking to yourself that it's time you take that leap, you move towards somebody new. Your person could be thinking that that you're moving on, and they want to take that leap towards you, but you don't want to show your emotions to them because you probably are ready to move to somebody new, meet somebody new after learning the life lessons, Sagittarius. Wow, good. Okay, universe, in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, what is the person on Sagittarius mind hiding from Sagittarius? What's heavy on their heart, and what is their high soul wanting to tell Sagittarius in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May? Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me also, dear Sagittarius. I'm not available. Okay, so please do not take a person from a general reading. It could be that they are not ready to invest in the connection right now, emotionally, financially, maybe going through a lot, but are very attracted to you. Ace of Wands. So how does this even work? So they're not available, but they want a new beginning. How does this work? Ace of Wands for me. So they find you very attractive. They have a lot of passion, a lot of desire. The intensity of the connection is quite strong. But I don't understand why the contradiction that they're attracted but I'm not available. So what are they asking for now? This is annoying me. Oh my god. What are they asking from you, Sagittarius? And probably that is why you're wanting to, not deal with this Knight of Wands, just passion and empty, no commitment or something is what I'm picking up. But I will wait for a sign from you. Does not have the confidence. Oh my god, does not have the confidence to approach you once the passionate start, but they are not ready to invest emotionally probably, and this is why you're wanting to cut down. I wish I could take back my words. So could have said something in the heat of the moment also. Now heavy realization that they did not say the right thing, but I am concerned what their intentions are. And I'm not asking you to contact them. This is what they are hiding, remember. I'm starting to understand a connection. That it's a soul connection. What are they starting to understand of how they behaved? I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I can understand why this could have been a pattern for you and you're wanting to stop it. And this is why you're wanting to meet somebody new. And probably because of their in and out, would have been a charmer. Because Knight of Wands is in and out, on and off. Comes in a very charming way because of the passion. Sometimes even makes that move without thinking it through. Says stuff in the heat of the moment. Lets their anger or their passion take over them. This is too specific energy. I have to respect the energy I'm picking. I can only generalize so much. Please check your other sign placements, Sagittarius. But probably they could have played some game also. Contradictory energy. Did not think their actions through. But it's a soul connection, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, either ways, because I'm starting to understand a connection. It's a soul connection. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Sagittarius' mind towards Sagittarius from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. So we have the Page of Cups, Chariot, and King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So okay, they have deep emotions for you. I'll give it to them. But because of the deep emotions that they feel, they want to apologize. They want to make a romantic gesture, send you a sensitive message, a romantic gesture, a romantic message towards you, an apology, because they are becoming spiritual. They are understanding that they have deep feelings for you, but probably did not even voice their emotions, have been very diplomatic with you, is what they are realizing now. And because they want to send you that message, because they want forward movement. They want to move ahead in sending you that apology, and because that message that they send you, they will use all the courage, all the determination, willpower that they have to take action to send that apology because of the deep emotions. They are wanting that forward movement towards you, because deep down they even want success with you because of the deep feelings that they have, but probably might not even still show you, because King of Cups is a very calm, collected person, don't get me wrong, has deep feelings but cannot voice it up because the throat chakra is blocked usually. Unless you're in the Queen of Cups energy, then I take back my words, because that lady, she understands the King of Cups, but the rest of us, we don't. So unless you are in the Queen of Cups, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Sagittarius and the person on their mind. So this is already too specific, so definitely will not resonate with all. So do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements. And let me know if it resonates, just makes it easier for me. So this is in the shared energy field. Sagittarius could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it. So both of you have a decision to make with a judgment. They are understanding the spiritual connection, because judgment is awakening to the spiritual connection, understanding the spiritual connection of whether it is a soulmate, twin flame or a karmic, and they for sure are understanding the connection, awakening to the connection. And both of you are at that, because I'm starting to understand the connection. I told you it's a soul connection. Because they understand the connection, they are at that evaluation stage of what to ask you, whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance. They were already planning to make that romantic move, that romantic gesture towards you, and even that apology. So judgment is asking for your forgiveness, and probably is the decision that both of you have to make, whether they just ask you for your forgiveness or even a second chance. So both of you are deciding. They're definitely apologizing, and they wanted success, remember, because of the deep feelings. So the ball probably would lie in your court, Sagittarius, if you will have that decision to make about this connection. If you want to give them a second chance, if you want that renewal, or you just want to move ahead. When you are making that decision about that judgment call, about the decision, both of you are deciding with the 10 of Pentacles again. Both of you are deciding, can this connection actually create a family, create a legacy? Can we actually, with the 3 of Pentacles, can we actually collaborate with each other, construct this relationship from the ground up, buy a home, build a home together, is the decision that both of you are making. They for sure are wanting to build that family with you. They want to work as a team in synergy with you. The decision probably will be coming towards you, Sagittarius, if you want to date them. Yeah, there's no other way to read it. The other way I could read it is you're needing to make that decision, and you're taking action on creation of your own wealth. You are building your own security, finances, and you could be collaborating with people, working as a team, in constructing your wealth. You're taking your action, but you still have to make a decision about this connection if you want to date them, Sagittarius, because they are understanding the connection, they're awakening to the connection of what kind of soul connection it is, and that's why wanting that forward movement with you. And the move could be pretty soon, in about 2 weeks or something. Also for a specific few people, but please look at their actions, because I don't like that I'm not available card. So follow your intuition, look at their actions. And I'll see you in your other sign placement, Sagittarius. Do check it out. Even if it resonates, you'll have a clearer picture. Hi Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Capricorn and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorn, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So it's the death card for me, the coffin. So after the end, you're ready for new beginnings in your life. You're like reborn again. You're transforming, you're growing. You have learned that important lesson of self-love, self-growth, and you're pouring in yourself after whatever has happened. You're in that transitioning stage after the healing process, and your person is realizing that they need to show you a complete change in their attitude, but I don't think you want to deal with that, because you're ascending on your soul's growth. You're transforming, and if you're in a deep soul bond like a twin flame, then you're ready for the next stage. In your soul's growth. You're ascending. You're ready for that new phase, and your soul is preparing you for the next stage of the relationship. After learning the life lessons, after you are learning how to pour in yourself, probably your person is not having that confidence on how to approach you, to show you the change after the way they have dealt with you, after they let their ego, their pride, their insecurity affect the connection. They could have been the one to sabotage the connection, and probably because of their behavior, they let that negativity affect the connection, and it could have been quite frustrating for you, could have caused a lot of turmoil within you, but you had to learn, you had to grow, and you're definitely ascending. By again confirmation, you could be even making healthier choices when it comes to eating. Also, you are showing yourself self-love, self-care, and that is the reason why you're ascending. You're ready for growth, expansion in your life, ready for a new chapter in your life. Okay, heavy transformation, Capricorn, is what you've gone through, and probably seeing your transformation, they're not having that confidence to approach you. Also, they're feeling tied, they're feeling stuck on how to approach you. Okay, universe, please show us in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, what is the person on Capricorn's mind, hiding from Capricorn, what's heavy on their heart in the week of 26th of May to 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe, and what is their highest soul wanting to tell Capricorn in the week. we need to let each other go. So they're obsessively thinking about you, and this is why wanting to stop that overthinking. They cannot get you out of their head, and as I was saying, they're feeling stuck and overthinking, overanalyzing, because they probably sabotage the connection. That is why, but not able to. Somehow picking up the Eight of Swords and now the Nine of Swords also. So Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, overthinking, that I was picking up earlier, and sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Is the Nine of Swords, because of their past behavior, of how they let negativity in the connection. They are having that anxiety, sleepless nights, losing hope on how to approach you also because of their past behavior. They are thinking about you like a self-imposed prison. It's time for me to heal now. So they want to heal because they cannot stop that obsessive thinking, and they're thinking that they need to align their mind, body and soul. Finding out the truth crushed me. What truth are they talking about now? That the way they have treated you, I wish I could take back my words. So having that heavy realization that the way they treated you wasn't right, and that is why could have said something negative in the heat of the moment, that they are overthinking, and that is why thinking that you will not give them another chance, feeling stuck, even probably because I regret lying to you. Because the Seven of Swords, they did not tell you the truth, lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust. Whatever they did, things were not how it seemed, and that is why not having that confidence to approach you, because they sabotaged the connection, lied. And things this week can feel intense. Something is coming to head emotionally, where truth could get revealed to both of you, because we have the full moon this week. Something can become hard to ignore also. They could be finding it hard to ignore how they feel about you, and that is why the sleepless nights also, Capricorn. Let's see their next move, next action towards Capricorn. The person on Capricorn's mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe. Or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. So they're in a lot of emotional pain with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, with the Ace of Wands and Six of Cups. They're realizing their mistake is the finding out the truth that crushed me. Is they have made repeated mistakes with you, every sword being a mistake. That is the truth. The deep pain that they are processing, the heartbreak that they are processing within them, and because of the pain that they are processing within them, they could be in tears also, realizing what they have lost also with you, and is replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, thinking about you a lot, is the Six of Cups. And because they are thinking about you, they realize that they find you very attractive, beautiful, and that desire within them, that chemistry that they had with you, and this is why they because of the happiness that they get when they replay the moments. They want a passionate start with you, they want a new cycle with you, but are in a lot of pain. Heavy. Ace of Wands finds you very attractive, Capricorn. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Capricorn and the person on their mind. Sounds specific, so will not resonate with all Capricorn. So do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Darakaraka sign placements, please. So this is in the shared energy field. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So they are seeing a lot of synchronicity of wands. So they are thinking of making an offer towards you to have a new beginning. Because they want an equally balanced connection with you. What offer to give you is what they are reflecting on, what they are deciding on, and because they are trying to have a long-term vision about this connection. And because of the long-term vision, they're thinking what offer can they give you to make a stable, secure connection with you, because of that passion that they have for you actually. And while they are taking the time to reflect on what offer to give you, they are feeling left out in the cold. They are missing you. Could be somebody who is having financial issues also, because of whatever has happened in the connection, thinking of showing you some kind of change is what they're thinking within themselves. And they're trying to balance their emotions, their finances, trying to do things in moderation, trying to balance their inner masculine and feminine energies within themselves, because they're feeling left out as well as having financial issues. So they're trying to balance their emotions and reflect on what offer can they make towards you to have an equally balanced connection. So to have a new beginning with you. The other way I could read it is, Capricorn, you could be focused on your abundance, your growth, and you can meet somebody totally new, or some kind of a work offer, an opportunity is coming towards you. That person that you could meet also probably has that potential. You now want to focus on the connection where you are being valued, where you are where your feelings are reciprocated. When you're deciding, you are deciding based on what brings you happiness. And this is why when you're deciding, you're working, you're trying to be at peace with yourself, trying to balance your work, finances, and you're taking that time to invest and decide, because you're working on your finances is what I'm getting. And you could get somebody new, or you could meet somebody new. Your person could come back to make an offer, or you're getting some kind of work offer. But either ways, you will be taking the time to invest in the connection, because you're trying to be patient with yourself, and you're trying to have that long-term vision within yourself, because you could be rebuilding your life also, because you're making healthy choices in life now. Yeah. and that offer, that work offer that is coming could lead to a lot of growth, abundance also. So yeah, that's what I have, Capricorn. So take what resonates. I've tried to keep it as general as possible. And check your other sign placements also for a complete picture, and I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hi Aquarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Aquarius and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Oh, there's another card here. So we have the teddy bear card. So somebody is definitely interested in you, wanting to date you, wanting to deepen the relationship. I'm getting the courtship card. They want to get to know you better, Aquarius. You could be interested in somebody also, because it's in the mutual energy. Somebody really wants to date you. With the passion card, so Ace of Wands for me. So either you, your person could be realizing that they want a passionate start with you because they find you so attractive, so desirable, because of the intense chemistry that you have, the fire that you have in the relationship. They want to deepen the romance, get to know you better. Or you're finding that passion for love and life again, Aquarius, and you're wanting to date also. But I think somebody wants to date you, but you're wanting something stable in your life, with a wedding ring card. So yeah, it's a deep soul connection between you and your person, and you want a connection that can go the distance. Your person could be now realizing that they want a passionate start and get to know you, deepen the courtship, but you're wanting a stable connection that can go the distance. You're wanting them to take action. Okay. Universe, in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, what is the person on Aquarius' mind hiding from Aquarius? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aquarius? The person on Aquarius' mind in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe. I couldn't let you get close to me. So they had that fear of being vulnerable in the past, but now they want to open up, is it? Some kind of fear was there. Okay. I can't stop thinking about you, obsessively thinking about you with the devil card, because of the passion, because of the intensity of the connection, even thinking intimately about you, but somehow could not open up. Okay. I bury myself in work to forget you. 8 of Pentacles energy could be self-employed or is putting all their energy in work, or is learning some kind of a skill, somehow is trying to distract themselves because they can't stop thinking about you, to stop that obsessive thinking, because they had that fear of being vulnerable, fear of being open. But probably Eight of Pentacles, we are doing a love reading, so deep down they actually want to put effort but has some kind of fear in opening up. I hid who I really am from you. Yeah, that insecurity is what they hid from you, could not open up, acted from a strategic way, and now they cannot stop thinking. Thought about themselves, put themselves first, has that fear of opening up, and distracting themselves is what they are hiding, but probably will not be able to hide for too long, because we have the full moon this week, so things emotionally are coming to head. Truth can get revealed to you this week. Some things can become harder to ignore, especially with them, of how they feel also. Let's see the next move, Aquarius. Universe, please show us what's the next move of the person on Aquarius mind towards Aquarius from the 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Yeah. So what Oracle said, so we have the Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. So they are having that realization that they have deep feelings for you, is the Ace of Cups, that they get a lot of happiness with you, they get a lot of joy with you. Ace of Cups has deep feelings, has a lot of love for you, and because of the deep emotions that they feel, the intensity of the connection with the Lovers that they have for you, because of the deep feelings, the intensity, the pull that they feel towards you, they have that decision to make on how to have this passionate start with you, is the Ace of Cups. They need to decide how to get into alignment with you to have this new beginning. With the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, while they are deciding, they are replaying in their mind again and again of their Seven of Swords behavior. I hid who I really am from you. Seven of Swords is basically somebody who acts in a strategic way, does not tell the truth, runs away, does not open up, betrays you, acts in a sneaky way, wears a mask, does not open up, lies, cheats, acts from that place of self-interest where things are not how it seems, and that is what they are replaying in their mind and wanting to run away from that decision also, because it's hitting them hard now. That intensity, because of the deep feelings, is hitting them hard. They might not even tell you everything, Aquarius, so you really have to look at their actions. They have that that fear that I was picking up earlier on in opening up, thinking about themselves, wanting to get away from making that decision. I'm not debating the feelings for a moment here. Ace of Cups, I was picking up Ace of Wands earlier on. I'm not questioning their feelings. I'm not questioning the passion, because the Lovers is that intense connection, that love, the intensity is there. The question is, how do they open up? How do they act not from, because Seven of Swords is somebody who acts in a mysterious way, does not tell the truth, hides things are not how it seems. So they have deep feelings, feel that intensity, but finds it difficult to open up, finds it difficult to voice emotion, hides things. It's mysterious, really mysterious, and that's why difficult to trust. Confirmation on what Oracle has been saying, but something is coming to light to them. As I said, on the full moon this week, it'll get difficult for them to because of the passion. Knight of Wands again, could have been a shameless flirt in the past, acted from a place of passion, not thinking it through, not thinking their actions through. And now when they replay that player energy of how they acted, how they hid things, they're wanting to run away from making that decision on how to have this new beginning, wanting it because of the intensity, has that decision, and something is coming to light to them over the next few days, probably on the full moon, because it will get harder to ignore the truth, ignore the intensity of how they feel. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aquarius and the person on their mind. Sounds specific already, so will not resonate, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and only take what resonates, please. So this is in the shared energy field. Aquarius could be your energy, their energy, both your energy. So I'll just read it out and you place it. As I said earlier on, there is King of Wands and the Star. So either you or them, one of you could be an entrepreneur, leader type personality. Could be both also. Confident leader type personality, where they for sure are thinking of creative ways on how to get things going in the connection while both of you are healing, because they see you as a dream, as a catch with the Star card at the bottom of the deck. While healing, that hope within them is coming back, could be coming in within you also. Both of you could be growing spiritual also, is the Star. And while healing, they're seeing you as an inspiration, and this is why wanting that passionate start with you, thinking of creative ways on how to get things going, thinking of creative ways on how to ask you for that renewal, because that hope is coming back within them. The other way I could read it is, now yes, you have passion for them with the King of Wands, but you're taking charge, Aquarius. You are working on your finances while healing. You are working on your purpose. You're healing, and when you're healing, you're moving ahead with purpose. You're getting things going in your own life now, and you will be very successful in the venture that you have that vision of, because you're seeing something is inspiring you, Aquarius. There is something that some wish or something that you are getting some kind of inspiration from while you're healing, and you are setting that vision in your life. And to get that vision, to get that dream, you're now taking that charge. You're putting all your energy in achieving that creative endeavor or that vision in your life. even that vision of probably long-term committed relationship for some people. Either ways, you are taking that charge within you, is what I'm getting in what's next. So that's what I have, Aquarius. So probably a decision if you want to be with them in the near future, because yeah, the passion is there. Okay. Check your other sign placements, please. Hi Pisces, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Pisces and the person on their mind from 26th of April to 3rd of May. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So probably you were dealing with somebody who was wearing a mask, did not reveal their feelings, probably hid their true emotions, did not open up, and probably made you even feel like, make you doubt about yourself, something like gaslight or something. The Seven of Swords, things were not how it seemed. They were wearing a mask, acted from a place of strategy, self-interest, had difficulty opening up. Whatever the reason, things were not how it seemed. And probably because of their own behavior, had some kind of fear with the Runner card, fear of being vulnerable with you, fear of intimacy, intense connection, and probably that is why ran from the connection, ran from the intensity of the connection. Probably in the past you were chasing, but now I don't see you chasing anymore. You're tired of their behavior, because that can be quite draining. That running and wearing that mask could have been draining for you, Pisces. With the Hammer card, you're realizing that they sabotage the connection themselves because of their behavior, and now they are also having that realization of how they sabotaged, and this is why they're thinking about you, of their own behavior, and actually want to repair the connection with you. But I don't know if you are ready for that, because we have that Coffin card. You're ready to end things. Coffin is basically the death card for me. You actually are like transforming, transitioning, and for a very few people, you actually need to see an external change in their behavior, probably for a new beginning. You are actually ready for new beginnings in life. You're after that behavior, Seven of Swords, things were not how it seemed, acted in a strategic way, ran from the connection, ran from the intensity, sabotaged the connection by not telling you, acting in a sneaky way, now wanting to build it to show you the change. You're reborn with that death card. For things to work with them, you will need to see a proper change, an external change in their attitude is what I'm getting, because you're transitioning, you're even freeing yourself from the past, because it was not your mistake ever. They had the issues of opening up, fear. Okay, universe, in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, what is the person hiding from Pisces? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Pisces in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, universe? Any other card? I regret lying to you. Yeah. Hid their emotions, lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way. That 7 of Swords is very heavy, and they're having that realization of how they were not honest with you. Finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah. That, what truth are they talking about? That they lied? That they sabotaged the connection? I will wait for a sign from you. Still not having that confidence to approach you. Still wanting, and I'm not asking you to contact them. It's what they're hiding. Remember, they don't have that confidence and are thinking that they should wait for you. Still their ego, that fear. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah. Acted in a strategic way. Very heavy 7 of Swords energy in the entire read. Strategic way. Lied, cheated, wore a mask, ran, betrayed your trust, sabotaged the connection that led to the end. Same thing. And that is the truth, that they realize that it was their own doing that sabotaged the connection. You will really have to look at their actions, Pisces, because 7 of Swords energy is heavy. 7 of Swords is somebody who acts in a mysterious ways, is difficult to trust, is a cunning person, actually. Thinks from their place of interest more than you, and that is why probably you're liberating yourself. Heavy energy will not resonate with all. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Pisces' mind towards Pisces in the week of 26th of April to 3rd of May, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to the next timeline. So they are in a lot of pain with the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. With the Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So this week they are having that heavy realization, are in deep emotional pain, because they're realizing the repeated mistakes that they have made, every sword being a mistake. And this is why in a lot of pain, could be even going through depression, sadness within themselves because of the mistakes, and because of that heavy realization within themselves deep down. They are thinking that they should send you an apology, they should send you a sensitive message, they should make some kind of a romantic gesture, romantic move towards you, because they see you as an ideal person for them with the Queen of Pentacles. They could be business savvy also, because they see that potential of a grounded, stable, nurturing, caring relationship with you. That is why they are in so much of pain. And this is why, because they are seeing you as that impeccable person, is the truth that they realize of how they sabotage the connection. And that is why wanting to send you that apology, and that is why in so much of pain because of the mistakes. Please keep in mind, this week, Pisces, we have the full moon, so emotionally things are coming to light. Truth are getting revealed, even to you and to them also. It probably, the pain that they are suffering is because things are becoming harder for them to ignore how they really feel, and this is why wanting to apologize. But you really have to look at their actions and follow your, there's heavy regret. They do see you as an ideal partner, but universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Pisces and the person on their mind. Sounds like a specific energy read, so it will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and let me know if it resonates. So this is in the shared energy field. Pisces could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So we have the 8 of Swords. So they are feeling stuck, overthinking, overanalyzing the situation, and with due reason. With the 8 of Swords, I'm picking up that they haven't been nice to you. I'm sorry, I don't get this, but it's a different kind of frustration. Probably I'm picking up on your energy. Anyways, with the 8 of Swords, they're feeling stuck, trapped in their mind on how to proceed, because they're over analyzing how to take action, because they want a passionate start with you, because of the desire, because of the chemistry, because they see you as an ideal partner. That is why they want that passionate start. They want that new beginning with you. They want that forward movement with you. With the Chariot, they want to have success, and are wanting to use all the willpower, determination to come out of this 8 of Swords energy, to come out of this overthinking, to proceed towards creating the connection. Because deep down, again, the Empress, they want to create the connection. They want to have that new beginning. They want to have that success, but are feeling stuck on how to have this success because of the past behavior. They are feeling trapped in their own mind with the 8 of Swords. Could be even seeing you as a mother, pregnant, or a divine feminine. Does not have to be in a feminine body, because, or just a sensual, beautiful person, and this is why they want to create the beginning, have that passionate start with you, have that success with you. But how to have it, they're feeling stuck. Or it is you who is not sure. After the way they have dealt with you, you're not sure if you want to have that passionate start with them, Pisces. And somebody is feeling stuck, not sure on how to proceed towards the passionate start with them. Either they, on how to have this new beginning, how to have this movement to create the connection, or it's you. Probably you, because of the way they have treated you, will be finding it difficult to trust them. The other way I could read it is probably because you're not sure on how to proceed with them. You're feeling stuck. You're putting all your energy into moving ahead in life. You're putting all your energy into your work, and you're determined to come out of this stuck feeling. And with that Ace of Wands, you will be able to come out of it. You will find that passion for love and life again. A new person could enter your life also. You're working on creation, and you're using all your willpower to work on you're pouring in yourself, number one, because the Empress shows love to herself. The Divine Feminine shows love to herself. Because you're such a special person, you're pouring in yourself, and you're working on to creating, you're taking that action to come out of this stuck mentality, to move towards that passion for love and life. You are able to find it. You might put effort into some kind of beauty or artistic pursuit, or something that you are thinking of creating. You're finding that passion for, you're putting all your energy, and soon you could be even thinking of traveling, putting all your focus into, and a new person could also enter your life, or you just find passion for love and life again. Is the Ace of Wands. Whatever you were stuck on, you will come out of it with that Chariot. You have all the strength within you to come out of it. You have that willpower, you have that determination within you to have success. But with your person, especially the way they have treated, probably you're not sure. Or it is them because of their behavior on how to create the connection. When you're making that decision, something is getting stuck. Take your time, look at their actions for sure, and follow your intuition. Very specific, will not resonate. So only take what resonates, and check your other sign placements for a complete picture. As we have the full moon this week. So yeah, that's what I have, Pisces. Sending you a lot of love and light, and I'll see you in your other signs. Take care. Bye for now.